Let me put it here. Equals value of first stage plus discounted second stage. All right. We actually have our own calculator. It handles up to 50 known dividends, and it takes care of it itself. So if we wanted to use this for model 0, which means I know only one dividend and growth rate is 0, all I have to do is growth rate 0, known dividend is 1. Suppose that's going to be $1, right? Then that firm is going to be worth $10. If you remember the valuation formula for model 0, it's first dividend divided by discount rate. First dividend is $1, discount rate is 10%, so it's $10. Well, how do you do model 2? Model 2 is everything is the same except you have a growth rate. If the growth rate is 5%, it's going to be worth $20. Again, remember the formula? First dividend divided by R minus G. So if G is 2%, that's $12.50. R minus G is 0.08. 1 over 0.08 is $12.50. So in general, you happen to know the dividends for the first 5 years. Voila. Okay. Now, let me save this and post it, so if you want to use it, you can. Pretty much a calculator. And I can use this to handle a variety of questions. For example, suppose you know that the firm will not pay any dividends for 5 years and start paying $5 dividends in year 6, and they will increase these dividends at 5% a year, and discount rate is 12%. What is the value of the firm? Well, for how many years we know what dividends are going to be? Those are the ones that we're going to enter manually. How many years of dividend information they're given before the growth? Huh? 6. 5 zeros and a 5. Okay? So if I go to my calculator, my discount rate is 12%. I'm going to grow at 5. I know 6 of them. But I know the first 5 trivially. Number 6 is 5. Okay? After that, it's going to grow at 5%. Done. We valued the company. All you have to do is apply your data to the calculator. I could have done 3 different templates for you. This is much easier. Insert. Number of known dividends is 6. 5 zeros and $5 on year 6. The rest is obvious. Remember, you enter numbers where you see green. You have green light, if you think about it. Those are my inputs. That's it, done. If this was a 4% growth for dividends start on year 5 with $4. It's going to grow at 4%. Number of non-dividends is 5 now. 3178. If this was company is not going to pay anything for 10 years. On the 11th year, they're going to start paying 10. And they're going to grow at 10% after that. Done. Now let's actually apply to actual companies. Let's go to Coke. Or let's see. Statistics, where are you? Oh. It's 184. That's the expected dividend. Let me check something. No, 54, not. Yeah. Coke is expected to pay 184 dividend next year. And we can find expected growth rates for years 2 to 5 using analyst expectations. Let me actually use let me see, let me. In the Yahoo pages, if you go to Analysis tab, it shows you what analysts are predicting the growth rate are going to be for next year and average over the next 5 years. So what is that? 520, 575. This allows me to figure out the growth rate for years 2 to 5. So if I know that growth rate, so I'm going to know dividends for 5 years. And after 5 years, I'm going to assume a 5% growth rate. And let's do a 10% discount rate for Coke for now. Okay, year 1 dividend is 184, okay? And I'm gonna, grow that for 5 years. At that growth rate.